I'm kind of like I should just go on a date. Hey guys, and welcome to Vlogmas day 3. I don't reset my hair every day. I haven't put gel in this morning, so it's very kind of frizzy. It looks like Hermione Granger hair, but I kind of don't mind it. It's like a vibe. Hagrid hair. I need a snack right now before we actually start making something. I am not doing baking. I was planning to do baking, but I found this recipe. I say Plant to You, but it's not Plant to You, it's Plant You. She has such good recipes, and if you couldn't tell already, like when I make stuff, I like to use very few ingredients. So I'm like obsessed with 2-ingredient recipes and like 3-ingredient cakes and baking stuff. Vegan butterfinger bars with 4 ingredients. We're gonna try and make it, and you need like cornflakes, peanut butter, maple syrup, which I have like an equivalent of maple syrup and it's like out of date, but we'll ignore that and I need to use it up. You just shove it in the fridge, so it's no bake. I'm sorry you have to look at the back of my hair. As I said, it's very frizzy. If you watch my Switzerland videos, you'll have seen that I bought this beauty, Rauke tofu, which is basically smoked or smoky tofu. I literally thought you couldn't get it in the UK, so I was like, I need to take some home with me. And then when I came home and I looked on Google, I found smoked tofu. To my defense, in my defense, it's from like supermarkets that we don't normally shop in, hence why I've never seen it before, but I'm definitely gonna get it in the UK because I am obsessed. And this is what I want as a snack, just like raw tofu. If you don't like that, I would recommend trying before you judge, and if you don't like it, then you could judge me, but you might like it. Do we need a big board? No. But the topic of conversation today, and this is because a lot happened for me this year on this front. I made an episode last year in Vlogmas where I talked about like dating, and I have embarked this year on a crash course in, it's not even relationship stuff, we're not even going that far because I've still never been in a relationship. It's just like, I've had a crash course in, I'm just gonna say, me with scissors is never good. I don't know, I just feel like I've experienced stuff that I never thought I would experience in my life. As we all know, like the cat lady joke with me is not a joke. Like I've always said that I would be very happily a cat lady my whole life. Like I always need to say in these videos that like I am single, I've always been single, I've been happily single, and I love that, you know, I love the freedom. I wouldn't change it for the world. And if you are, say, my age, 24, and you've never had a relationship, you've never experienced this stuff, it's fine. I can relate to that. You can relate to me. We are one. Anyway, sorry, this is my block of tofu. I am not talking about any of this stuff being like, oh my gosh, I'm so behind, or like I should be in a relationship and blah blah blah, and I wish I wasn't single. Like, no, I am just, I don't know, pleased that I've opened myself up and allowed myself to experience new things. But yeah, Rauke tofu. Oh my god, smoky tofu is the way to my heart, okay? I'm gonna do myself a favor. I'm gonna get the ingredients I need, gather my thoughts, and then we'll chat, okay? But let me just, as I said, eat my tofu. I'll leave a link though to Plant to You on Instagram. And I'm also on Instagram at veganology if you want to follow. No pressure. So we need 1 cup of peanut butter. Probably gonna be the rest of this jar. Apologies to anyone who wanted peanut butter today, but there's not gonna be any left. This is so inefficient. As you guys know, well, you may not know, but my sister, my dude, she is in a relationship with her boyfriend called Dan. They are in a very healthy, happy relationship. I get on really well with Em's boyfriend, Dan. He is so nice, and oh my god, you know, they're just relationship goals in my eyes. I look up to their relationship. The thing that Em and I had always said when we grew up, and at that point neither of us had been in a relationship and we didn't show any interest in guys, but yeah, we always said that we would like live together when we were older. Wow, look at the running peanut butter. 3, 2, 1. Oh my, oops, we missed. Why am I still spooning? Why am I so inefficient? But then, sorry, I'm adding the first ingredient to the bowl. Then things did start to change when Em decided to explore relationships. She was in a relationship before she met Dan and stuff like this. I hope you're not watching what I'm doing. I have now basically, cutting a long story short, come to terms with the fact that Em and I probably won't ever live together because Em is in a relationship with Dan. You know, they are very happy together and they will get a house together and move in together at some point, you know? It's not as if I've been cast aside, like, I'm not that offended. But I feel like I've come to a point now where I'm like, I am very happy single, like I love being single, but like I do see myself being in a relationship hopefully at some point in my life, and I think having like someone who is your best friend, almost a soulmate, but like I don't believe you have one soulmate, you can have probably many, but someone you get along so well with, but you're in a relationship with them and then you live the rest of your life and you're happy, and it's like a fairy tale when it's not always like that, but you know what I mean. But you know, right now I'm fine. I'm an independent lady making butterfinger bars. Let me get the cornflakes ready to smash. This might go very wrong, it might be very messy, but I need 4 cups of cornflakes. Oh, they're all sticking. God darn it. Yum. Get in the bag. Okay, please get in the bag. We're now gonna crush cornflakes. Are you ready? Let me just have a bit of a taste. I found myself in a situation this summer traveling in Spain where I met people, I was friends with people, it was a bit more than a friendship, but things haven't worked out. I was left confused and, you know, that's what happened. Life doesn't always work out, and that's fine, you know? If you have any frustrations, just grab some cornflakes in a bag and just whack, okay? Whack, watch. Literally, anger management right there. We're gonna start adding these to the bowl of peanut butter because right now we just have a bowl of peanut butter. I opened myself up a lot, and I'd previously thought that I would never be in a relationship, as I've said, and I always thought I was a very cold-hearted person. Basically like stone, you know? I'm not gonna go as far as saying it was love at all, okay? But you know, I never thought I could even care for someone and maybe even like someone in that way, and so I kind of surprised myself. 3/4 of a cup maple syrup, by the way, if you're still following along. I can actually receive affection, I like that, and I can receive affection in a certain way. Ooh. We're short of maple syrup, you guys. I don't really know what to do at this point. I'm just gonna mix and see what the texture is like because this is what we have. I don't know, it was nice to care for someone and have someone care for you in a certain way. I don't know, I'd never experienced that before, and so it did make me feel a certain way. Like, I feel like my heart was warm and it was all light and fluffy and bouncy, and that's all fine. Like, you have to go through these experiences, all of this new stuff, right? Yeah, this texture is definitely off, you guys. We need more cornflakes, I feel. Why does something that's supposed to be so simple go wrong when I try and make it? Like, can someone please send help? I don't even know as well if I'm actually making sense with anything that I'm saying. In the past when I was younger, oh my god, I need to let Barley and Java out. Anyway, this, you guys, is not great. Do we really not have any of this stuff left? Seriously? You're really gonna do that to me? It's basically peanut butter and cornflakes by this point. We do also have a bit more of this stuff in here. It does taste very nice. It just looks a bit strange. I basically just need to spread this out onto this tin, and then I'm gonna put it in the fridge. This could be like a really good base for like a cheesecake thing. I don't really know, but it's very satisfying. I love doing this, like pressing things out. It looks quite good. You know, we don't have anything in the house is always the situation. So we don't have any dark chocolate chips. This is though my hip oat milk gingerbread chocolate. My advent calendar, which I have, is hip. I can use this. I guess I can melt this over the top. I basically needed Switzerland as not only a little reset, my last wow, that was a great crack, holy. It was my last travel adventure of 2022, and As I said in episode 3 of that series, where I went on some solo adventures, like I did need some time just to travel on my own. At the start of the year, I went to Thailand with Matthew, and then I started off in Germany on my own, but then I met friends. I then went to Switzerland and stayed with friends, so it's not as if I've traveled really on my own this year. Well, I went to Edinburgh on my own, but that was like a very quick trip. Sorry, I just want some chocolate. Oh my god, the gingerbread advents, as I said in yesterday's video, they don't taste that gingerbready, whereas that, oh my god, like this has bits of gingerbread in. Wow. I need to melt it in a microwave. But yeah, I just wanted to go to Switzerland and spend some time on that trip traveling on my own, because I don't feel like I'd lost the ability to travel on my own, but I just felt like in some ways I got too used to traveling with other people, and I wanted to, you know, reignite my love for solo traveling and being in my own company, because I do ultimately love that. And that, you know, brings me back to where we started this video about, you know, being single and being happy with my single life, and where I am right now with all of this. I'm trying to crush chocolate, by the way, in case you were wondering what I was doing. This is what we have. It looks quite good. It's kind of lumpy because of the gingerbread lumps in it, but I guess just being like open to exploring relationships or, you know, dating. I'm kind of like I should just go on a date, not for the sake of it, but like if the situation arose, why not go on a date? Kind of like YOLO, whatever. And I'm open, I'm an open book, and I feel like when you do open yourself up, you find yourself in situations where you are just meeting new people. Like the other day I was in London and this guy just came up to me and like started talking to me and asked about my camera, and I feel like in the past I would have immediately shut that conversation down like straight away. I didn't really know where the conversation was gonna go, and we eventually just like parted and said goodbye and nothing literally happened. But you know, I just feel like, as I said, when you open yourself up and you don't like hide yourself away from anything, you do just naturally find yourself speaking to more people. Let's just take a little mini break to pour on the chocolate. This is just some leftover cornflakes, so I'm just gonna get rid of that. Okay, let's just try and get it everywhere so we can at least start spreading something. I might have to melt more chocolate. Oh my god, oh my god. Doesn't that look so good? Ah! I genuinely thought at one point this was going to be a disaster, but I actually think it looks okay. They're just not very even at all, and they don't even look like finger shapes because I just got carried away with scoring. But I'm just going to shove it in the fridge and, you know, hope for the best. I bet you if I turn this upside down, it wouldn't come out. And I kind of want to try that. No, I actually don't want to try that. Something actionable, I think, that you can do following this video, because it's something that I did. I did this fairly recently, and I encourage you guys to do it because, you know, whatever situation you are in, I think it has use. I did this off the back of a podcast because I had it on a podcast. It's a non-negotiables list, okay? Don't laugh at me, okay? You can just call it what you want, essentially. Like, what do you want in a romantic sense? And if you don't want anything in a romantic sense, that's also fine. And on the topic of like sexuality and stuff, I want to do a whole video where I can talk in a bit more detail about, you know, how I've changed, because I do want to combine like the biology with my personal experience and talk about how I've transitioned from being very asexual to, I guess, someone who is not asexual anymore, sort of thing. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yes, made a non-negotiables list because I think it is so important to know what you want. And even though, as I said, I'm not looking for anything, I'm just single, I don't feel like I need to commit to anything, and I just feel like I can live my single life, have a bit of fun, and just, you know, have these new experiences. And as I said, with this list of what I've called a non-negotiables list, but you can call it what you want, it's just for future reference, okay? So that I don't screw myself over, so that I don't do myself any disservice. And I think it was a very useful exercise, okay? I just feel like it is nice to think, or I can hope that one day I will share my life with someone who, it's so hard to say, I can't even say it, but like, but someone I love, like genuinely love. I don't know, have I ever said this in a video? Like, who is this talking, you guys? I don't even know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this conversation in this video and you actually found some use in it. And yeah, I hope those fingers, I hope the bars taste good. Oh my god, I still need to let Bonnie and Joffer out. This was just not a great judgment of size. They're just not gonna all fit in there. They're not as crispy as the Planty U ones, but I think that's because I got the wrong ratios, but they're still very good. So yeah. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway. Definitely like it if you did, comment down below, subscribe if you're new and hit the bell so you know when I upload, which will be tomorrow. But yeah, I will speak to you very soon in another video. Bye! That's just my little ramble about that. Oh my god, that was loud. But yeah, the first thing I want to do is just have some... Sorry, the sun has just gone in and I'm just like, great. If someone brings me smoky tofu, like, oh wow. We need to crush cornflakes. Yeah, this is why I'm excited to do this recipe. Cornflakes all in my tooth. Sting, where is it sting? I feel like I need to tie my hair back because otherwise we're gonna have hairy butterfinger balls. That sounds disgusting. Right. I feel like the black jumper kind of like prevents you from seeing as much frizz. That's the theory anyway. Thank goodness Mama's not here right now. Oh my god, there's peanut butter everywhere. I just want to smash the cornflakes now. I'm so done with the peanut butter. This is why I don't make things, bake things. I'm just rubbish at it, you guys. Do I have peanut butter all around my mouth? No. Looks like I'm making something in primary school, I feel. I really need to save this, you guys, because I just can't let it go wrong. Oh my god, I can like that. I'm just gonna walk to the fridge, put them in. Yeah, just show them in the fridge, please. Fridge or freezer? Fridge or freezer? What am I doing? Thanks, Planty. A list of what you want, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna go now.